whether you're watching this live or the recorded playback, please take a second to follow me on Twitch and subscribe to me on YouTube so you don't miss any upcoming content. We are back to Disney Dreamlight Valley. I'm actually going to turn my phone down. Normally I do that. I am a couple minutes late. We had some minor technical difficulties trying to get started here on Twitch. I don't know what was going on, but I restarted my Xbox and it worked. So, hi Matt, thank you so much for tuning in. How are you? Hope you're hope you had a good weekend. How is Marty doing today? He's doing good. He's actually not in the room right now. I don't know where he is. He might be downstairs. Hi King Sosa, thank you so much for tuning in as well. I'll give you a shout out. Welcome in, guys. I appreciate you guys coming in so quick. That's good. Hopefully everyone had a good weekend and is having a good start to the week and is stoked about Halloween. I am in my witch costume. I wasn't going to do a costume today, but it was requested of me, so here I am. You still want me to give him that treat later for me? You can. He might actually end up coming in here at some point anyway. But let me see if I can actually call him in before we start playing. Marty, you want a snack? Hup hup. Yeah, he might be downstairs. I don't even think he's upstairs, so that's probably why he's not hearing me. But at some point, I'm sure he'll come up and we'll give him a snack. But I do know that he is owed a snack from you, Matt, for sure. I'm on an hour of sleep. How are you? Dude, I feel you. I got more than an hour of sleep last night for sure, but I definitely did not get a lot of sleep. I kept waking up. So it's been a rough day. So we're going to try and make it through our stream today without calling it quits early, as this is the final stream of October. And also we still have some stuff to do in this game before the Haunted Holiday Star Path ends. So it's super important that we get all of that done, because once this ends, I'm not getting my rewards. They're gone forever, so we kind of have to do some stuff here. We're also going to do some quests today because we have Beast over there, who obviously is talking to Wally, and I don't know if Wally has anything to do with this quest, but let's see. Can we talk? Are you still ignoring the slight against Belle? Now we're past that. We need to do something. Good. You've come to your senses. Yeah, I spoke with Mother Gothel, and it's bad. That's what I told you. So I am sorry. I've been so angry. I may have damaged some of the furnishings in my castle. Sometimes I forget my strength when I lose my temper. It'll be okay. Will it? Sure. I can help you get things fixed up. Would you? I would be in your debt once more, Madison. I don't want Belle to return and see her home in such a state. I bet it's quite the mess. Yes, and it shows how badly I lost my temper. Don't worry, I've got your back. I can help you pick up the pieces before we repair everything. I'll gather some hardwood, softwood, drywood, and fabric. That should be enough to fix everything up. Thank you, Madison. I'll speak with Belle and try to assure her that Mother Gothel was very wrong. Once we take care of this, we can talk about Mother Gothel. All right, so I'm going to have to help him pick up the pieces. But first, I want to check Scrooge's shop because I want to make sure that I got everything I need. Oh, Rambly Raccoon's here. Hi, Matt. Thank you so much for giving him a shout out. Really appreciate it. Cool costume. Thank you. I appreciate that. I went to sleep at like 7 a.m. and woke up at 8 to start my day. Oh, geez. Yeah, so you're definitely on an hour. Everybody's trying to redeem treats for Marty. Marty's not even upstairs. I tried calling him, but you know. Hi, MJ. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let me give you a shout out. So, how's everybody's weekend? How was everybody's weekend? Today's Monday. Jesus.
Right. The ocean's a friend
Anybody
of
got
mine.
any plans for Halloween? This is the last stream of October, so unfortunately, I won't be able to catch up with you guys until the 2nd. Is the 2nd a Thursday? When's Thursday? Yes, Thursday is the 2nd. So what do you guys got planned? Today's technically still my weekend. Oh, okay, that's good. At least you still have some time to relax. My weekend was good. I will be working on Halloween. No! Oh, that's buns, Matt. Well, hopefully no one gives you any lip. I mean, working on Halloween is... I mean, I guess working the day before Halloween is also crappy because, you know, mischief night. So, at least you're not working tonight. Or maybe you are. I don't know. Spent all day doing chores. That sucks. I'll not go trick-or-treating tomorrow because I will be testing Puff Pals. Oh yeah, Rambly Raccoon, let me know how Puff Pals is. Same, I'm off today. All right, good. So at least you get like some time to relax, chill out, watch my stream, which is always appreciated. I know that there's tons of streamers you guys could be watching and supporting, and I am always honored that you choose to support me. It definitely means a lot. I mean, it would definitely be sucky if I like put on this costume and then like nobody showed up and I'm just sitting here all sad. I'm a sad witch. Sandwich? Sad witch. I'm a sad sandwich. Anyway, I'm just being stupid. But mostly it will be my opinions. Hopefully, boss, don't get angry. Oh yeah, so how did you manage to fall into that, Rambly Raccoon? I'm highly curious. Like, how do you get to test games like that? Because that's something that, like, I have always wanted to do. Be able to test games. Though, I mean, obviously I wouldn't be able to stream them because you said that you can't stream it, right? If I remember correctly, that you're just only allowed to, like, play it and give your opinion on it. A sandwich sandwich. Yes, I'm a sandwich sandwich. Actually, no, I'm not currently. That would just be if nobody showed up, you know? Like, currently I am a happy witch. Happy's... That doesn't work as good. Happy witch. It's like a Happy Meal, you know? From McDonald's. Oh my god, I'm just being stupid. Anyway, you guys, if you're not part of my schedule, Discord is definitely the best and most efficient way to kind of keep up with all the stuff that I'm doing. And I do appreciate you, those of you who have been on, like, a member of my Discord, for, like, keeping things moving over there. You know, there was a couple of weeks where there wasn't too much activity going on, but you guys, like, really held down the fort for me. Kind of talked amongst yourselves, kept things active over there, so really appreciate those of you who helped me out during that time. You guys are the real MVPs. By donating on Kickstarter, once upon a time, I was watching dumb videos of YouTube, and boom, some furry was like Puff Pals, this and the other, and I clicked, and they had space, and I apply by putting a $100 bill, and well, I lost it, hold on, and I choose one friend, so I choose the one I knew at the time. Oh, okay, so that's cool. So you can actually choose friends to, like, test along with you. Is that just, like, that specific game developer, or is that, like, usually just how Kickstarter works? Like, you sign up and you can just kind of, like, get, like, a +1, essentially. I'm very unfamiliar with how this works, if you haven't figured that out. Oh, I meant to hang out with Vanellope while I did this. Now she's not going to get leveled up. Well. She's very close to becoming level 10, and I'm pretty hyped about that, because then that is one more character that is completed. Why am I frozen? Oh my god, I got so scared. Thought my game crashed. save or saving just in case. Let's see. You guys are talking amongst yourselves here. Appreciate that. Yeah, you can choose developer you can support in case. No, that's, I knew, well, obviously I knew that, but what I was getting at is that usually how it works, like with all the developers that use Kickstarter? Do they all give you a +1 like that if you sign up, or is this just this specific developer because they want more people testing the game, so they're willing to give a +1? I should have been more specific when I asked. There are physical stuffs unreleased that you support, and if they made it, they send you extra stuff you paid for. Oh, okay. I got you. I gotta sell some stuff.
Howdy.
All right, so we can sell all our fruit because I have plenty. We gotta make some monies. We also don't need this. I could sell this. I don't think we need peppers. I could be wrong, but whatever. It's not like I can't get more. It's fine. Let's get rid of the potato. All right, I think that's everything I need to sell. Oh, wait, forgot the chili peppers. Ah, and this. We don't need that. We definitely need the sugar cane, though.
Goodbye.
All right, let's see what we have to do for event duties here. Oh, we got to talk to Buzz real fast. And we still have to harvest more. Do I have more sugarcane seeds? I don't. I need to get more sugarcane seeds. Okay. Bella the Ball, hi. I see you're a first-time chatter. I did notice that you followed me when I was off stream, so are you a streamer as well? There was a bakery store doing testing on their machines of cakes. I really would like to pledge, but I was late. Oh, that's a bummer. Depending on how much money you are pledging. I got you, okay. Also, Rambly Raccoon sent me a code to get a really cool item in Disney Dreamlight Valley. So we are going to actually redeem that right now. Let me just get the code. I got to pull up Discord. That was in general chat, right? Oh, I just saw Matt's message in Discord. I'm going to reply real quick. Matt says, hey all, happy Monday. Happy Monday. So, I gotta get better at like checking my general chat. You guys are, I swear to God, the real MVPs. You guys keep this thing going. Alright, where's this code? Got it. Okay. Let's go. Shout out to Rambly Raccoon. Also, Matt, thank you for shouting out Bella the Ball. If you could shout out Rambly Raccoon, that would be fantastic for the item that I am about to redeem. While I redeem it. Is this all supposed to be in capital? I think it is. Okay, let's see. The code has been claimed. It will appear in your mailbox. Hell yeah. All right, so we're going to be patient, and we're going to go and get more fishies while we wait for that to be redeemed. Oh, Bella the Ball. I see you just joined my Discord. Thank you so much. Welcome on in. I am, you know, my friend Payback. Oh, okay, okay. I'm gonna follow you back. Oh wait, no, I'm already following you. Oh, that's so nice. Okay, so we're following each other already. All right, fantastic. Yeah, so you're in my Discord now. If you have one, feel free to send me an invite so I can join yours as well. Let me find, I do have a self-promoting server on my Discord, so feel free to plug your stream anytime. You are more than welcome. I'm trying to find like my little message thing to put in Discord for you to welcome you in. There we go. Everybody gets a welcome message. Right. And thank you guys for being so patient. Oh no, what happened? That's not the right person. There we go. Okay. Okay, you also play Disney Dreamlight Valley? Oh, no way! Okay, I'm gonna have to tune in sometime and check out your valley. I love seeing what people do, because like everybody has their own way of like decorating, and it's just really neat to see people's ideas. I get a lot of inspiration actually from watching other people, so I'm really excited to see what you've done. And I always give people credit, like, too, on my streams where I'm like, this was inspired by so-and-so. Like, I don't know if you know Jamie Ryan Live. I'm actually going to plug him right now because he has an amazing valley. Can I plug his? Yeah, here we go. I don't know if it's actually going to link him, but we're going to try. I hope that worked. Either way, he's also a big supporter of my channel, so I am more than happy to always throw his name out whenever I can. But if you don't know who he is, definitely check him out. He's fantastic. My valley's so basic looking, I need to work on decorating. No way! Okay, all right. So hopefully then maybe I can even be some inspiration for you. That actually makes me as equally excited. Like, I like getting inspiration from people, but it's also exciting to like tune into people's streams and see like, you know, when they're like, oh yeah, I was inspired to create this by, you know, your valley. And it's a really nice feeling. There's definitely a sense of community within this game, and that's why I'm really excited for them to bring multiplayer so we can visit each other's valleys, and it's just really exciting. Sorry, I like this game so much. I am definitely, if there is any game I am addicted to, it is this game. There is just always so much to do, and everybody is also really, really nice and welcoming. Like, this is definitely a game that has a community that is like not toxic, and just very, very helpful and supportive, and like especially Rambly Raccoon, let me just say, always gives me fantastic like information on getting new items and codes and everything. Like, you guys put in some serious work and help me out a lot, so you gotta give shout outs where they're due, you know? I'm currently trying to decide whether to move Buzz's trailer to the Glades of Trust or the Forest of Valor. It's funny you say that. Actually, where did I put his thing? I think I put his trailer in the Forest of Valor. And I always thought it was weird that they gave him like a motorhome, essentially, instead of a spaceship. Which we actually have to talk to Buzz anyway. Oh, moonstones! Moonstones, moonstones. We gotta collect the moonstones. I never miss an opportunity to get free moonstones. Who would, right? Everybody has to get their moonstones. All right, where'd Buzz go? Buzz was just up here. Get over here, Buzz. Where is he? Wow. Oh my God, he's like in my emerald gardens. Where are you? Oh my God. He's out of it. Oh, there he is. There he is. Okay. God, I can't see. Get over here. I gotta have a conversation with you. All right. Anyway, Let me play catch up. Sorry if I missed anybody. I'm trying to play catch up real quick on chat. It's not easy, as you guys know. I wasn't able to give Rambly Raccoon a shout out. Oh, no. Okay, all right. We have to give Rambly Raccoon a shout out. We have to. Thank you for letting me know, Matt. I'll do it. That's okay. Also, Nightbot promoted my online store. So if you would like to purchase some Mad Archer merchandise, you can do so by heading over to the Magic Shop. We are currently running a 25% off sale on all merchandise. That's t-shirts, hoodies. What else do I sell? The watches, the mouse. Do we have mouse pads still? No, we don't have mouse pads. We have posters. Anyway, click the Magic Shop link. Go over there. Get yourself some Mad Archer merchandise. And yeah, I'd be greatly appreciative of that. And a 25% off sale, I mean, come on. You can't do it any better than that. We were running a 20% off sale the last couple of weeks, and now it's increased to 25. So definitely scoop up that merchandise as quickly as you can before the sale ends. The link is right there in the chat, but if you're watching the playback on YouTube right now, it is also in the description box below. Thank you. Now back to our game. Sorry. You guys know I have to plug the Magic Shop. I'll be right back. Me, why I was in the kitchen. Oh, Rambly Raccoon, I gave you a shout out because I redeemed the code for the Disney backpack. Okay. Did I have to find the thorns. We have to uproot the forgetting. And we also have to go to Beast's house and fix his house. So we're gonna go up here real quick, see if there's any thorns up here to be cleared. I know, I'm a little all over the place. Oh, look at this mess. Look at this mess. Not in my valley, no sir. Clean all this crap up. Go in here real quick. There will be giving more on stream November 1st. I sent you the host links. Ah, you did? Where? On Discord? Did you? I'll take your word for it. I can't be checking Discord right now, but can you actually send me like a direct message? Because sometimes it does get lost in like in between everybody else's like chats and stuff, and I do not want to miss that. I want to get my rewards. Cleaned up, repair. How do I repair this? I have to go to the crafting station. Okay. Oh, okay. Yes, thank you. I appreciate it. They are from Nintendo HQ. Okay. All right. Good to know. Yeah. Also, Nightbot promoted my pay-to-play sessions, so you know what that means. If you would like to book a pay-to-play, you can do so by going to www.madarcher.com/pay-to-play. We have private, public, and co-stream sessions available. You pick the time, date, and game. It's a lot of fun. You should definitely check it out. The link is right there in the chat. But if you're watching the playback on YouTube right now, it is also in the description box below. Thank you. Which also reminds me, if you're not familiar with pay-to-plays, because I always forget that not everybody is familiar with what the pay-to-plays are. So if you're familiar with the free Fridays that we do over here, where we play community games, and you're more than welcome to join for free, it's like that. The only difference is like if you're a streamer, and you want to do like a co-stream where, you know, it's like a cross-promotion type of deal, you know, we do that. But if you're just somebody that just like, you know, has a specific game in mind, like maybe you play GTA and, you know, none of your friends play GTA and you need help with some missions, but you need another player to do these missions with you. Like, it's useful for that. I get a lot of people who request GTA, so that is a game, which is why I threw that out there, which is... that one gets requested quite a bit, but I do have a long list of other games in my gaming library, so I'm sure whatever game it is you would like to play, I do have. And if I don't, I often do, like, I'll cut, like, discounts and stuff like that in order to, like, if it's a game I have to buy or whatever. So, done, sent it to you in DM. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. All right. Appreciate it. I'll be sure to check that out later. Welcome back, Matt. Thank you so much for tuning back in. Anyway, so, guys, I know we got some new viewers in here, new streamers. For those of you who didn't answer my question before, what are you guys doing for Halloween? Halloween is tomorrow. It's my favorite holiday. Tell me what you guys are doing. What are your plans? You got parties, you handing out candy, you going trick-or-treating? And if you're like dressing up, what are you dressing up as? Please inform me. I would have fun playing GTA with you if they ever cross-play it again. Yeah, that's one thing I'm surprised Rockstar Games has not done yet. And especially for like Red Dead Redemption. I'm pretty sure that's not cross-play either. And I was hooked on Red Dead for quite a while, actually. And I actually, because of that game, had like a newfound appreciation for like the Wild West, you know? That wasn't really ever something that I was interested in. And then once I started playing Red Dead, I like really got into it. I mean, that's like a really long campaign. And I beat it within like a week and a half. Just because I played it nonstop. I couldn't put it down. I was addicted to that game for a little while. And then they released the online play, and it got real toxic real fast, so I don't play that as much anymore. But if it's requested on like a pay-to-play, I will play with somebody. But other than that, I don't really play it on my own free will anymore. And that kind of like the same thing with like GTA, unless it's like requested on a pay-to-play, I don't bother playing it. Let's see. What was I doing? I have to go to the crafting station. I am all over the place. You guys, if you're a streamer, you know how hard it is to like kind of keep game focus and also, keep game focus and also answer the chat. Jesus Christ. Ooh, I almost spilt my drink. That would have been bad. All right. So I think I need one of these, right? Okay. And then I need one of these. That's all I need, right? Need beast inside the castle. Let's head over there and knock this quest out of the way. I'm really trying to like level Belle, Beast, and Vanellope up like ASAP before they release new characters again. I don't want to fall behind like I did before. And that was only because like this game got super buggy on Xbox for whatever reason.
For me?
And it just wasn't enjoyable anymore to play for a bit. But it seems like they fixed it since then. Also, hopefully the audio is good. I just noticed like my wire is like really wonky, but no one's complained about the audio, so I'm gonna assume that it's been okay. All fixed up. Your place is looking good now, isn't it? Yes, it looks even better than before. How did your talk with Belle go? It went well. She understands that the things Mother Gothel said are not true, and I think we both now know now that we shouldn't ever take what Mother Gothel says to heart. That's very mature of you. Perhaps, but I'm not convinced that something shouldn't still be done. What do you think, Madison? Should I put this in the past, or should I demonstrate to Mother Gothel how much of a mistake she's made? That's an important decision. Are you sure you want me to make it for you? Yes, I respect your perspective. Let's see. To resolve this situation with Mother Gothel, you should... All right, should we embrace embrace the beast and teach her a lesson, or be a prince of a guy, and I can't see what that says because this is in the way. What does this say? And be merciful. Okay. Sound is good. Thank you, MJ. I appreciate you. I just wanted to make sure because like the cord was all screwed up, so hopefully everything's good. I'm not gonna mess with it then. It looks good, like in terms of on my end, I can see that it's like there is sound coming through. But the last time you guys said that the sound was off, it didn't show me that my audio was crappy. So I'm like skeptical now. All right, so should we be vengeful and teach Mother Gothel a lesson, or be merciful? I think we should be merciful. Yes, I suppose you're right. I must move past this. I shouldn't worry so much over a slight. There you go. But I fear I will need help to do so. I have an idea. I should go see Merlin. Very well, speak with the enchanter, and then we will make a plan.
I hope we speak again.
All right, let's go find Merlin. Promise me you will not get mad if I told you something Disney told us in their servers. Rambling Raccoon, you cannot drop things like that on me. You can't say, promise you won't be mad. Like, is it bad news? Or do you just mean that like you don't want to spoil something for me? Is that what you're getting at? Like, if it's something that you think I'm definitely going to be mad about, like that they told you and I'm going to be like upset about, definitely don't tell me. Don't ruin my day.
Well, hello.
Ah, what brings you to see me today, Madison? It's a bit of a sensitive situation. I could use some magical advice if you have.
Extraordinary.
Of course. What seems to be the trouble? I'm trying to help the beast with some self-improvement. He's got some, let's say, anger issues that he's trying to move past. I see. Well, has he tried being a squirrel or a fish for an afternoon? In my experience, spending time in an animal form can be quite illuminating. I don't think Beast would appreciate that. Yes, I suppose not. The Beast knows that he has a good heart. He just needs some help connecting to it.
Well,
Say no more. There's an enchanted item that might be of use here. The Mirror of True Seeing.
excellent.
Go on. When one looks into the mirror, it shows one's true self without any perceived illusions or I can't even... I can't even say it. Then I will not speak of bad news, only good... Wait, is it bad news? Okay, wait. Alright, you might have to tell me, and I'll just tell me in Discord, and I'll read it later. In the DLC, the new tool let you speed fast time, meaning food growth? Wait, what? In the DLC, the new tool let you speed fast time, meaning food... I don't understand. What do you mean? Is that a typo? You're gonna have to like break that down for me. I'm very confused at what that means. I know you're talking about like the upcoming DLC that they're dropping, but I am very confused. Yeah, pumpkin can grow faster so you can get money fast. Why is that a problem? Is that a problem? I don't see that as a problem. That's fantastic. So if the beast looks into it, he will see his real inner strength, his compassion, everything he doubts yet carries within. Perfect. How do I make it? You'll need a golden glass, purified night shards, and dream shards. Do I have all that? I think I have all that. I'll get started on that. Thanks, Merlin. All right, yes. Let's see. It should... Oh, I don't have... All right, I don't have purified night shards. Or maybe I do. Let me check my chest. No, I have to make these. All right, that's why it's not coming up that I have them, because I have to make them. I don't have any more already made. Let's see. That's not the bad news. I'm sending via Discord like you told me. Oh no! Does it have to do with multiplayer? Just tell me if it has to do with multiplayer, because then I already know, and like, yeah, it's disappointing, but like, it is what it is. Oh, I'm gonna craft the mirror. I like how you said hugs before screams, like softening the blow. And not have to do with multiplayer. I think multiplayer is only available with DLC. Hide. Ah, that's how they're getting us. All right, well, I'm getting the DLC anyway, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't affect me any. But I realize that that is potentially a bummer for anybody who's not getting the DLC right away.
It's nice to see.
But I am dedicated to this game. I need the DLC. I am invested. I'm stuck on a candy cane. Okay, we have to place the mirror. Place it. I can always move this later. I guess it doesn't really matter where I put it, but let's just throw it over there for right now. All right, we'll let him do his thing. Where is he? Is he still up here? He's over there. Move! Alright, let's go and talk to him real fast.
Thank you for
Finish up this
speaking to
quest.
me.
Mission accomplished. I've got the mirror ready for you. Go take a look.
Oh,
Let's see. So you will not scream at all. No, I'm not going to scream at all. This is not a scream stream. That was Saturday. Saturday was the last scream stream. So no, I will not be screaming. Still in the box just in case. Yes, no, I am not screaming. Is that really what I can aspire to be? More than that, Beast, it's what you already are, but forget sometimes. It's what Belle sees when she looks at you. I had no idea. Do you feel a little better now? I do. It showed me that I have the strength to overcome my weakness, that I can hold my temper in check and be compassionate. And most importantly, that I can be the kind of person that Belle deserves. That's great. Speaking of Belle, are you two good now? Yes, she's no longer bothered by Mother Gothel's slights, and she's quite happy with how we repaired the furnishings in the castle. I'm happy for you. Now go enjoy your time with Belle. I will. Thanks to you, we can now just enjoy each other's company. Oh, look at me repairing relationships. I'm like a matchmaker. You guys ever see the movie Hitch? That's like one of my favorite matchmaker movies. I don't need to talk to you, Beast, anymore. Go away.
this is
Wait, actually, I might need to give you
nice.
some presents. Oh, I can give you something. Okay, wait. Yeah. No, I don't.
I hope we
Stop it.
speak again.
Anyway, I mean, maybe I'm just biased because I like Will Smith, but the movie Hitch was like fantastic. I own it on DVD. I have a whole like, what I call a blockbuster collection of DVDs, and Hitch is definitely in there. In terms, like, there's a lot of like romantic comedies out there that are like kind of like do the matchmaker thing, but none of them compare to Hitch in my opinion. Other than, there is actually another one that is right up there with Hitch as my favorite matchmaking movie. It's actually called The Matchbreaker. So hopefully you guys have heard of it. If not, definitely check that out, look into it. It's fantastic. I'm missing stuff. Which movie? Oh, Hitch. Yeah, it's a pretty good one. Yes, Hitch and The Matchbreaker. Those are my top two favorite matchmaking movies. Also, Nightbot promoted my online store again. So, you guys, if you want to purchase some Mad Archer merchandise, we are currently running a 25% off sale on everything in the Magic Shop. The link is right there in the chat. But if you're watching the playback on YouTube right now, it is also in the description box below. Thank you. I just saw Stitch around here. Where did he go? There he is. He's over by Beast. You guys, I don't know if you saw Stitch's costume, but look at, he's a little devil. I love this guy. He's so freaking cute. And look. Well, right now he's talking to Beast, but when he runs, candy falls out of his bag. Talk to me. Come here. I'm sorry to interrupt, Beast, but like, I'm gonna hang out with Stitch real quick. Like, look at this. Look at this. I just have to show you if you're not, like, familiar. Look at the candy spilling out of his bag. He's so cute. I freaking love him. He's adorable. All right, I don't want to hang out with you no more. Look how cute his little face is. I just want to pinch his little cheeks. Stitch is definitely one of my favorites. Is King Sosa still here? Because I'm pretty sure he said that Stitch was mid. That made me so freaking mad. Stitch is not mid. He is fantastic. I will fight you. Not really. But I will think about fighting you. Fix that. Why is this doing this? Stop it. Anyway. Oh, I was supposed to give Beast a flower. Where did he go? Where did Beast go? Oh, of course, he's way down there. All right. Let me see what Belle wants. Maybe Belle wants a similar flower, and I can just kind of kill two birds with one stone. Hopefully level them both up.
I'm so glad we get to talk.
Yes, bonjour. Let me just do your daily discussion, which we don't need to read, because, like, it's always the same stuff with you people. Shiny diamond, veggie pasta. I guess we can get you some veggie pasta. I am not giving you any diamonds. That's kind of greedy, Belle.
Thank you very much.
Shouldn't you want, like, a book or something? All right, some veggie pasta. Let's make some veggie pasta. Pasta. There is actually, he hasn't been here in a while in my streams, but there is a user whose username was Hasta la Pasta. I always thought it was so funny. Noble Cooper, hi, it's been a while. How are you? Thank you so much for tuning in. Let me give you a shout out. Oh, wait, Matt already beat me to it. Matt, thank you so much for shouting him out. Ohana means Vin Diesel? No, it doesn't. Ohana means family. That's hilarious, though. You are probably the first person to have said that it means Vin Diesel. That is hilarious. Hitch as a lover doctor and Albert ignoring all his guidance is silly, but round him love. Yeah, no, I really like the like how they played that. It's like he was literally himself and ignored all the advice that Hitch gave him, and he still got the girl because he was himself. And it's just, that's like the whole point of the movie, is to be yourself. And it's just, I don't know, it's so good. It's so good, you guys. I love it. Rambly Raccoon, if you fight someone in your dreams, you can't do them real life damage, so fight. I don't know if I would fight anybody in my dreams. That seems a little bizarre. I mean, I guess I'd rather fight somebody in my dreams in real life. Like, I can't risk anybody punching me in the face. Like, could you imagine how much that would hurt? I've never been punched in the face before. So, like, I would not like it if somebody punched me in the face. So I really try to, you know, avoid physical altercations. Wait, can we make a poll? Like, has anybody ever been, like, punched in the face? Have any of you ever been punched in the face? And if so, rate your experience 1 to 10. Matt, the loony Matt Archer may not say it, but you're the best around here in a place. Much of your time to help. Keep it up. No, I tell Matt all the time that he is like the real MVP. Let me just tell you, and Matt does deserve like another shout out. Let me just say, he constantly shouts everybody out because he's one of my mods, but he doesn't do it just because he's my mod. But he shows up to just nearly every stream. He likes and comments on all my posts and everything. Like, Matt does a lot of work for, you know, for my like promotional stuff and my content and everything. Like, he's the real MVP around here. So I got to give credit where it's due. Matt's great. And he's been doing this for like years. Like, he was, when I did the pro wrestling thing, and then made the switch and started rebranding after wrestling. Like, he's like one of the few supporters I had that actually like continued to support my content and everything. So, and I've told him many times before, he knows he's the real MVP. The greatest fangirl. Don't call him a fangirl. That's rude. Matt's great. You gotta put people over, you know. You gotta give credit where credit is due, for sure. So I am glad that you did bring that up, because it has been a while, I believe, since I've shouted Matt out and gave him like the recognition that he deserves, because Matt does do a lot. I try to sometimes. Dude, you do a lot. Like, I'm not even gonna say that you don't. Like, you absolutely do a lot. You don't have to like all my posts and like buy my merchandise and share. Like, you are like a big time supporter, and I appreciate you and any other big time supporters that I've had. Like, you guys are the reason that I can do what I'm doing, because otherwise I'd still be working a 9 to 5. Like, I would not be able to you know, be putting out content the way I am, running my website and also streaming. So if it wasn't for you guys, like, I would probably still be working at a laundromat. Though I did work at a vet for a little while, but the laundromat like surprisingly paid more. So that was really that was really why that was. But and thank you. Oh, of course. But yeah, no, I had to like kind of throw that out there, because I don't want anybody thinking that like I don't give credit where credit's due. I am always, as you guys know, I support other streamers as well. I'm constantly shouting people out. So hopefully nobody ever feels like they're not getting like the credit or recognition that they deserve. Yeah, okay. Once Matt starts Matt Archer's Fangirl Club, let me in, we'll rule the world. You know, it's funny that you say that, because I actually had considered putting together like what's called like a street team, to basically kind of just do like promotional work for me. But it's a lot to ask to kind of just be like, yeah, promote my stuff, you know, like just out of the goodness of your heart. You know what I mean? Like, right now it's not in my budget to be paying people to kind of like promote for me. So anytime somebody does like share my posts or my flyers, or promote my game streams, or even just as simple as liking my statuses and like, you know, whatnot, everything is appreciated and not expected. So I thought about putting together a street team, which is kind of essentially like the same as a fan club type deal. But you can't ask that of people. Like, to me, that's so rude to like ask people to do things for free, you know? Believe it or not, friends sharing your stream is the biggest help. No, I agree. It is the biggest help, but just like know that I don't expect handouts. You know what I mean? I work very hard for the things that I have, and to be able to continue to do this. So anybody supporting me, even if it's as simple as just showing up to a stream and sitting here talking to me while I'm, you know, playing games or whatever, just know that it's always appreciated and never expected. And it is appreciated because, again, like, I do recognize that I would not be able to be doing this without you guys. So it's highly appreciated. And I really hope that you guys don't think for a second that I don't appreciate it. What was I supposed to make Vanellope? I saw she wanted something, but I was talking, so I wasn't looking. Lioness Feast? I don't know how to make that. I don't have that recipe. crud. Okay. We have to look up how to make that. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just gonna look this up real quick. About punching. So with friends from childhood, we have a love punch, and it's like slow close up and then a fist bump on the cheek. What? That's hilarious. Let's see. Also, Nightbot promoted my pay-to-play sessions, so if you would like to book a pay-to-play, you can do so by going to www.mattarcher.com/pay-to-play. We have private, public, and co-stream sessions available. You picked it. I fucked that up. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I'm like doing 6 things at once. I was trying to make the recipe. Let's rewind. Let's start this again. If you would like to book a pay-to-play, you can do so by going to www.mattarcher.com/pay-to-play. We have private, public, and co-stream sessions available. You pick the time, date, and game. It's a lot of fun. You should definitely check it out. The link is right there in the chat. But if you're watching the playback on YouTube right now, it is also in the description box below. Thank you. Why was I having such an issue with that? Anyway, Never Fade Away. Hi, how are you? Let me give you a shout out. You guys definitely check out Never Fade Away. He is another big supporter of the channel and also a streamer. So make sure you drop him a follow and check out his streams sometimes. As I was saying before, we definitely make a big effort to plug other streamers on this channel, especially when they support this channel. So yeah, definitely check him out. Good, just doing some nightly rounds, word. Feel free to let us know when you're streaming next and Never Fade Away. You're fired. You're losing your touch on the mic as a wrestler. I lost my touch on the mic as a wrestler a long time ago. It's, let's see, when was the last time I actually attended a wrestling show? I think it's been, let's see, 2018. What is that, like 4 or 5 years? Was the last time I attended a show. I wasn't even really working that show, so actually even longer than that. So I'd say like 2016 was the last time I actually was like really involved in the wrestling business. And I think even that might be like pushing it. 2016 or 2017, somewhere around there. Anyway, I gotta make this food for Vanellope. I'm like all over the place, you guys. I gotta stay focused. Focused. Mushroom. Tomato, oregano, Idaho potatoes. That's not really in there, but I said oregano and then one. No, I don't have a here and there fish. I can't make this. Damn, why does she want something so stupid? We gotta go fishing now. That's so dumb. I don't have that. Where do I get one of those? Let's see. Oh, there it is. This blob looking thing. Where to find it? Everywhere. Well, that's not helpful. What are the odds that I'm gonna find it? That's buns. All right, she's gonna have to starve. I'm not feeding her.
Oh, I just love sunshiny days.
Hey, you're cooking. Wait a minute. Mad, do you have a small rat underneath your witch hat? I might. I'm not showing you guys, though. I'm not going to give you all my secrets. Why do you guys think I'm so good at video games? Got a rat under my hat helping me play. I'm just kidding. That would be weird. A rat under my hat. You know what I say that my boyfriend finds really funny? I say, I don't give a rat's last hat, and he always finds it so hilarious because you know how most people are like, I don't give a rat's ass. Well, I say I don't give a rat's last hat, and he just thinks it's so funny. That would be really clever, wouldn't it? I agree. I wish I had a rat under my hat playing video games for me. I'd probably be a lot better at them, honestly. We actually, the last stream, you guys were talking about like my funny catchphrases and stuff. Like Matt's favorite is mistakes were made. I really should start throwing my catchphrases on like t-shirts for like merchandise. Would you guys buy it if I like, you know, like what's the one that John Garabedian likes? John Garabedian likes, what is it? Yeah, all right. Like, and it's such a simple thing. I actually told him I would make him a t-shirt that said, yeah, all right, but I completely forgot about it until this very moment. On Christmas, if you do a family meal thing, try the Rat in the Hat. I might have to do that. I would get a mistakes were made t-shirt or hoodie. I honestly, all right, let me write this down. I'm gonna have to write this down because I am very, very forgetful. I have many other work thingies that I do and I always forget. So I'm putting this in my planner for tomorrow to create mistakes were made. And I'll probably release that around like Thanksgiving for Black Friday. I'm definitely gonna do that because like November's coming up, Black Friday sales, Cyber Monday sales, you know, the sales are always gonna be good at the magic shop. So I wanna have some new merchandise to release to you guys because the last thing I put out was the hoodies and that was like early September. So we are due for at least one more Mad Urchin merchandise. So maybe it'll be like some catchphrases and stuff. Goldfish memory. No, it's not that I have a goldfish memory. Maybe I do. I don't know. I am kind of like sporadic when I play video games, but that's because like I'm talking to you guys and I'm playing a game and like you kind of have to be jumping back and forth and it's really challenging. But when it comes to like running my site, because I don't have like employees, I do all the work myself. And there's a lot of different aspects that you guys probably don't realize, a lot of things you don't see. In terms of things that go into running these sites. So like, such as like going through content requests, like, you know, when you guys submit content, I have to kind of siphon through that, make sure it's appropriate to post on my site. And like, you know, obviously accepting payments, sending out invoices. There's just a lot of different aspects to it. And then also keeping like the pay to play sessions, like, those, it's like keeping appointments essentially, and then also putting streams together. And I do so much, and you guys only see like maybe 10% of like what I actually do. You have to be a mom with us. I am a mom actually. If you don't already know, I do. My daughter is 16 though. So she's not little anymore. So it's a little easier to kind of balance work and also being a mom. It's not like I have to like completely cater to her 24/7 like I would if she was like a toddler. But definitely multitasking is a must as a mom, especially a working mom, because for a long time like I was a single mom and her father's like, well, let's just be honest, her father's a deadbeat. So I don't get child support or anything. So being a working mom, I don't care what anybody says, doing it yourself is very, very difficult. So I give a lot of credit to other single moms because I know how hard it is. And yeah, and especially being able to do what I do in terms of creating my own business and working while being a mom. It's quite difficult, even though she is older. It's still not an easy thing to balance. So just know that even if I'm not answering all your messages, I do from time to time see what you guys are commenting. I do appreciate the comments on my post and stuff. And just because I don't respond doesn't mean I don't see it or appreciate it. It's just, I am a very, very busy person. And just doing it all myself, essentially. Like, I am a one-woman band. Let's see. So we are about an hour into the stream. I'll probably stream another hour, maybe 2 if you guys are really enjoying the stream, just because I know I've been slacking a lot on streaming this month. But if you guys aren't feeling it and you got other stuff to do, like, I'll probably cut out like around 8 o'clock and let you guys do your thing, pass the torch to another streamer, that kind of thing. But if you guys are enjoying the stream, like, just let me know and I'll stream for another hour. I definitely owe you guys. You have been holding down the fort for me on Discord, and just really helping me out quite a bit the last couple of weeks. So, you know, October is supposed to be like a big fun month of costumes and Scream streams, and definitely kind of slacked. Not really slacked. I was just very, very busy, but it definitely was not as much as I'm used to doing for October. So, dude, when my niece was a toddler, seeing her view the world as magic, a microwave as mystical, and thrilled for ant little things made me joyful too. Did backflips with her, and if there's anything to pass on, it's to share that view of the world and never lose it. No, any little thing. Ah, that's what ant little thing. I didn't know if she thought ants were magical, you know. But no, I 100% agree. I mean, hell, even like technology to me is magical. Like, I definitely try to kind of keep like a similar mindset. Like, for example, my boyfriend has an Alexa, and like the first time I came over, I was like, how do I work your magic sphere thing? And he was like, what? So I took a picture of it and I sent it to him, and I was like, this, your magic sphere. And he's like, Alexa? I was like, yeah, it keeps talking. Oh, it was so funny. So, like, you know, because I don't own an Alexa, you know, like, that's not my thing. Now we are much better friends, but for a while, Alexa and I were not friends. I did not like Alexa, but we've gotten better. Now sometimes I'm even like, you know, I say thank you to her just because, like, I feel like I'm being nice, and I feel like she works better when I'm being nice. He's kind of mean to her, but, like, I don't know. I feel like she works better when I'm around, and I'm like saying thank you for, you know, all the little things that she does. That's probably in my head. That's probably not how it works at all, but just like, let me imagine, you know? Alexa is so much fun. You can ask her to whisper. Yeah, she's very loud. For some reason, she's always like super loud, and we have to like tell her to like lower her volume. So I don't know. She likes to yell a lot. And even ask her to fart for you. Why would you do that? Why would I want that? That's not. I don't want her to do that. That's hilarious, though. I don't know. I hear that Alexa is very. Oh, I should probably keep my voice down. She's gonna hear me and start talking, and I'm gonna have to yell at her. And like, we're like friends now. I don't want to have to like go back on that. All right, we're gonna go in the mushroom house. I've been kind of just like walking around, like doing nothing because I'm talking to you guys. But it's been so nice catching up with everybody, you know? Like, a lot of the times when I stream Disney Dreamlight Valley, I know it's not a super entertaining game to watch somebody play, so I never expect these streams to do well. But it's like, I'm really, really grateful that you guys are here and just kind of talking to me while I'm streaming. I always ask Alexa to execute Order 66. What is that? What does that mean? Oh, no. I'm going to keep that one. And get rid of some of this stuff. Oh, also, you guys, I don't know if you guys noticed, I reached 300 followers. I don't know, it must have been like 2 days ago. Bella the Ball actually was my 300th follower. I meant to actually say something. I don't know if they're still here, but if they are, thank you again for being my 300th follower. But yeah, I'm like wicked hyped about that. So now we have like a new goal of 350 followers. So that is our next goal that we are trying to achieve over on this channel. It's from Star Wars Episode 3. Never works though. Oh, really? I don't know. See, I'm not a Star Wars fan. Like, I've never seen Star Wars. Star Wars. Why does it sound like I'm saying it so weird? Anyway. Never seen it, so I don't know what exactly that is. Let's see. Alexa, call my old boss and tell him I bet you didn't expect to hear from me. What? What is that from? Oh, Vanellope's out. All right, she got tired of waiting for me, I guess. All right, we are going to... what is something that she would like? Why does everybody want diamonds? I'm not giving you any diamonds. We're gonna hang out though. All right, so we're gonna go in here and put some of my items away because my inventory is pretty full. Alright, so the crab can go in here, the lobster, all that stuff can go in here. Oh, we have extra seaweed. Maybe we'll feed the turtles. We'll take that back. Alright. And we don't need these things. We got plenty of sugar cane. That's good. Alright, it looks like everything else went. We'll put our emeralds away. Oh wait, man, did you ever play the what? The Dark Fable game, Wolf Among Us? No, I have not. I feel like I probably should. That definitely sounds like a game I would enjoy. Did we talk about this before? I feel like either you or somebody else mentioned this, because I feel like we've had this conversation before. Or I've had this conversation with somebody. Seems very, very familiar. Alright, let's give Beast his flour. I'm not giving him anything else today.
Thank you. This is...
Right, and let's find Belle. Belle is in the castle, so we're gonna go to Belle. And we're gonna give her her veggie pasta that I completely forgot to give her. I made it and just didn't give it to her. It shows the original Fable characters. Alright, I'll definitely have to check it out. I feel like we've had this conversation before, though. Ah, she's so close to leveling up. All right, maybe I should have probably hung out with her. We're gonna hang out with her instead of Vanellope. So let's see if we can level her up. Vegan cheese, though, expensive but good. That was a random comment. What prompted that? I mean, I agree with you. Vegan cheese is good and expensive, but although not everybody would agree with that statement, some people definitely don't like vegan cheese. But I have to say, I've had like bad vegan cheese where I'm like, yeah, this ain't it. But I'm also not a huge fan of cheese to begin with, so making the switch to vegan cheese is not a big deal to me. And I've also had like just vegan cheese that I really like the Baybel cheese that they made vegan now. I think that's pretty good. I like those. Oh yeah, when it's bad, it's really bad. No, I agree with you. I've had some really bad vegan cheese where I'm like, it's like stinky feet cheese. It's awful. But in terms of like, before I went vegan, the kind of cheese that I would like, I was very picky with to begin with. Like pepper jack cheese was one of my favorites. And I found actually this one, I'm trying to think the brand that makes it. I found it once at Stop and Shop, and it was like a vegan pepper jack cheese. And I can't for the life of me remember the brand right now. But they had it in stock once, and then whenever I went back to Stop and Shop, they didn't have it anymore. They had different types, of like, by like the same brand, but they weren't, they didn't have the pepper jack, which was kind of a bummer because it was pretty good. I would put that on like everything. And again, I'm not a huge fan of cheese to begin with, but I was wicked excited when I came across that. But yeah, definitely encourage people to try different cheeses. Not everybody's a fan of Daya. Daya, in my opinion, is not the best. But there are people out there that do like it, so more power to them, I guess. But I'm not a huge fan. I guess I already harvested all this. None of this grew back yet. That's kind of annoying. I would have thought that this would have grew back already. All right, we're gonna have to find a different way to level her up. We can mine. We can try doing that. She's very close to being level 8, so. I really want to get, like, I don't know if they actually make another costume for her like they do with some of the other characters, but I really want her yellow dress.
Great to see you.
And for those of you who don't know, Beauty and the Beast used to be like my favorite Disney princess movie until Tangled came about. And then I was like, oh, no, Tangled is where it's at. But I was always a huge fan of Beauty and the Beast. That was by far my favorite Disney princess. Like, yeah, I mean, I liked Cinderella because I'm like, oh, that's cool. She talks to animals. Like, I'd love to be able to talk to animals, but like, I mean, Belle, you know, got to pretty much inherit a whole ass castle where dishes clean themselves and, you know, like she could talk to everything in the castle, not even just like animals. I mean, can she talk to animals? I actually don't know. There was like that weird little like ottoman thing that was kind of like a dog, from what I remember. But I don't know, I just liked the overall story. She had this like great, you know, library in the castle with all these like cool looking books and like, yeah. Just a great story in my opinion. And it was like one of the few where it was like the original like handsome prince like actually didn't get the girl, you know? That was a big part of what I liked about it, is that it wasn't like, oh, the handsome prince. It was like seeing the like the beauty in somebody that's not like outside, like exterior. Is exteriorly a word? What's the word I want? That's not it. That's not the word. I don't even think that's a word. That isn't beautiful on the outside. That's what I'm trying to get at. Many Disney movies though made me cry in a good way. Well, I mean, like, you know, Lion King was pretty sad. I mean, I found out my old boss never ate Chinese food. Wait, what? These are all random statements, Noble Cooper. What are you saying? Tangled is so spunky. Yes, I love Tangled. The reason why I like Tangled is because, like, you know, I mean, I've been, like, isolated, you know? Like, I know what it's like to be isolated, and, it really hit home for me. And that was also another Disney movie where like the guy that she ends up falling in love with wasn't like a typical prince. Like he was a thief, he was a criminal, and then he was actually like a good guy. So I don't know, I like a plot twist like that where it's like the guy that you think is a bad guy is not really the bad guy and is like the good guy. It's just not what you're expecting, you know? Because, like, with a lot of Disney movies, it's like, oh, the handsome prince comes to rescue, like, the princess. And it's just so, like, it's so bland. It's so played out. It's just boring. Like, gotta have some spice in your life, you know? I don't know. I like things that aren't like typical though, I guess. Like I don't like to be expecting. Like I don't like to know where the movie's going. I like to be surprised.
I'm just living the dream.
Everyone met everyone when we were isolated, quarantined. Oh yeah. I was like, wait, what? Everybody was isolated? I completely forgot about COVID. You're right. Everybody was isolated. All right, what are we doing? I'm like running around. Like I need an objective. I was trying to level her up, but like nothing is like ready to be harvested. So I was gonna mine, but I really don't need more gems. We could fish, I guess. Oh wait, do I have enough for my final reward yet? How much is, let's see. No, I need 30. Is that the last one? Oh, no, I wanted this one too. All right, so I'm going to get this one right now because I wanted this. And now we just need 15 more. So, what do we have to do? Like, the whole point of this stream was for me to finish this, and I'm like, we're like an hour in, and I haven't done this. Mine for orange gems. Okay, we could definitely do that. That's mining and also fish for something with claws. So, let me see. Let's see, crabs. Where can I get a crab? Frosted Heights. All right, so we're gonna fish in the Frosted Heights and hopefully we get a crab. That's why the new Maleficent was loved, because at the end she was the true love. That's what I'm saying, just like things you're not expecting. And I actually really liked what they did with Maleficent. How they actually made her like kind of like the victim and not like what she was originally portrayed as, which was like a villain. And it just kind of goes to show, like, there's two sides to every story, you know? So I always like to think, like, you know, the victors kind of get to tell the story. So because, like, in the original story, Sleeping Beauty's parents kind of, like, you know, like, she was, like, they banished her and they kind of, like, were the heroes and got to tell the story. So it's just nice to kind of see, like, spins on stuff like that and see what the villain's side is. Because, you know, yeah, maybe not all villains are villains. As they say, evil is not born, it's made. I liked how she hisses at the baby and the baby smiles. Hate you. I know. Angelina Jolie was so good in that. I was skeptical, I have to say. I wasn't sure how she would do in that role, but she really nailed it. Much like, I mean, I kind of already knew that Melissa McCarthy would be great as Ursula, but she exceeded even my expectations. We know I'm biased to Melissa McCarthy. Like, we know that's my girl. Like, I love Melissa McCarthy. I have all her movies. Like, I would honestly go and see it a second or third time, even if she wasn't good in The Little Mermaid. But I mean, she nailed Ursula. Like, she was Ursula. Like, I don't care what anybody says. She was born to play that part. She did phenomenal. Everybody else in the, you know, that was casted, like Halle did great too. But I mean, Melissa McCarthy as Ursula, like, wow. I'm just gonna say it right now, like, fantastic. Love her. And if you disagree, I will absolutely fight you. Like, you are not allowed to disagree with me on that. Like, I mean, you can have your opinion, of course, just, you know, you're fucking wrong, and keep it to yourself. Anyway, remake of the song, I Know, I Know You, I Walked With You Once Upon a Dream. That is really an underrated song, in my opinion, in terms of, like, Disney songs. Most people will go to, like, their go-to Disney song is every other song but that one. Ring the bell? Wait, what? Ring the bell. What are you talking about? Oh, you're correcting yourself. Okay, I was like, wait a second. Okay, I'm caught up now. I got you. Anyway, that's just my take on everything. Like I said, I am very biased to Melissa McCarthy and was super stoked. Like, I didn't have really too much interest in seeing The Little Mermaid. Like, I would probably see it regardless, but, like, once I found out Melissa McCarthy was going to be Ursula, I ran right down to that theater. Oh my God, I couldn't get down there fast enough. I had to drag my kid to see it with me. Like, I had to bribe her. I was like, I will not take you to see Resident Evil if you do not see The Little Mermaid with me. And she was like, why can't you just wait until it's on DVD? I was like, because Melissa McCarthy is in it. She's Ursula. I have to go and support Melissa McCarthy. I have to do it. She was like, you need to stop. You are obsessed. I was just like, Melissa McCarthy's fantastic. Like, who doesn't like Melissa McCarthy? I mean, I guess a lot of people might not like Melissa McCarthy, but, you know, that just shows what bad taste people have. Okay. Sorry. That's my rant for the night. You guys are probably like, oh my God. This is why I'm the Mad Archer. I'm mad, you're mad, we're all mad here. Alright. Did we level her up yet? Like, she should definitely... I mean, I did a lot of work. We harvested. Why are you not leveled up yet, Belle? You are very close. I guess I can make you some fish or whatever that says. Creole? Creole? Crayola? No, that's not... That's crayons. Never mind. Crayola is crayons. You don't understand. We need to save the Little Mermaid. She needs us. Happy birthday to you, buddy Matt. Okay, I have to go and get ready. I'm going out with my roommates and my roommates for my roommate's birthday. Oh, Matt, thank you so much for tuning in. Let me give you another shout out for moderating the chat. And of course, all the other work you do. I hope you have a fantastic night. I hope your buddy has a fantastic birthday. And yeah, we'll talk soon. We're probably only going to stream for like maybe another half hour unless you guys like want to see more of this madness. But, you know, as I said, I'm sure you guys have things of your own to do. I can't take up all your time. Anyway, back to the fish Crayola. I'm gonna color some fishes. I'm just kidding. I don't know how to say that. If anybody can like type in the chat how it's pronounced, like that would be fantastic. All right, let me see if I actually have the recipe for that. I might actually have to look it up and see what the recipe is. Fish soup, fish salad, fish pasta. Okay, I might not have this. Go further down the list. Because I'm definitely not giving her a diamond. All right, yeah, we're going to have to look this up. All right, so we're going to look this recipe up and then at least we know. Thank you, Maddie. You all have a good night. You too, Matt. Thank you so much again for tuning in and everything else that you do. Appreciate you. Have a good night. All right, fish crate, fish, there it is. All right, any fish, any vegetable, tomato, garlic, and rice. Okay. Any vegetable, so, let's just... Does Disney Dreamlight Valley count tomato as a vegetable or a fruit? Because technically it's a fruit, but it's in here with the vegetable. So I don't know if they count it as a vegetable. You know what? To be on the safe side, we're not going to use tomato. I don't want to screw this up. Let's use corn. We're going to use corn as our vegetable. Tomato. Oh yeah, it needs tomato anyway. All right, so that definitely wouldn't work anyhow. Onion. Oh no, not onion. Garlic. Oh no. Alright, there we go. Garlic. Where's the garlic? Is that in a different category? Any fish, they said. Let's use... It says any fish. So we're going to use a herring because I have the most of those. Ah, garlic. Here we go. Garlic. And rice. We need rice. Where's the rice? Rain, right? Oh, rice. Got it. Okay. Ew, that looks so gross. Blech. But whatever. Here's your fish crayons. Yay, we leveled her up, I think. Or, oh, we're so close. You're kidding. Ah. All right. I bet you if we harvested like one more thing, she would be like, yeah, we're leveling up now. Melissa McCarthy is gold in the film Bridesmaids. Oh my God, I loved her in Bridesmaids and Identity Theft. Also another underrated one. She was great in Identity Theft. Tammy was fantastic. Spy, The Boss. I mean, like, I have all her movies. She's great. Oh, The Happy Time Murders. That's one movie I don't have on DVD, but she was fantastic in. That one's a little bit more like, you know, of a not like, well, I guess none of her movies are really like, you know, kid friendly or family based. Like they're kind of, what's the word? Help me out, guys. What's the word I'm looking for? Just not very kid friendly. I guess we'll just say that to say this. But they're out there. Yes, the humor is a little out there, but she's just, I don't know, she's fantastic. Like, I'd have to say, out of like, if I could work with any actress, it would 100% be Melissa McCarthy. Like, I think that chemistry would be there, you know? Like, I think we would just kind of work really, really well together. That's how much I love Melissa McCarthy. Like, she would be like a dream to work with. But that's just my opinion. I know other people probably would be like, out of everybody, you choose Melissa McCarthy. I've gotten shit for that before, believe me. I know, I'm well aware that not everybody's a fan of Melissa McCarthy. But again, not everybody has good taste. All right, I leveled her up, so you can go away now, Belle.
Oh.
I realized.
Ah.
Bye. Also, I don't know, oh yeah, no, I just did this actually the other day, off stream. But, check out this other pumpkin patch I made. This area was so, like, bland, like, there was nothing going on here, and I finally got around to planting more pumpkins, so we got mad pumpkins going on here. This is Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. That's not why I did it. I didn't do it for Halloween. I just like pumpkins. All right, we need 5 more. Okay, all right, what else can we do? Dig for special crystals underground? I don't really want to do that. We're gonna have to find some orange gems, so we're gonna mine. Let me find Vanellope. Did she go back in here? I'm gonna be mad if Vanellope went in there. Where's Vanellope? Gonna have to level her up next, because she is also very, very close. There she is, way back where I already was. Of course she is. She's never over here either. That's like what's really... Dang! Stop running! Wait for me, I have little legs. Come here. Get out of there, because I'm going to try and talk to you and you're going to make me harvest my things. Stop! Get out of my stuff.
Hello!
Jesus Christmas. Let's hang out. Alright, come on. Come with me. You're coming to mine some gems. Those are pink ones. We need to mine some orange ones. So let's check these other rocks. Oh, did we take a chance on these ones? We could take a chance. I usually just try to find the ones that like have like gems sticking out of it, but I guess we're gonna have to take our chances. You know what you're talking about, man. Let's just let the others think they're right. Hell no, I'm not gonna let anybody else think they're right when they're fucking wrong, especially when it's about Melissa McCarthy. That's insane. I will absolutely fight anybody that thinks that they are right when it comes to Melissa McCarthy. Unless they're agreeing with me, because then in fact they are right. But if they're disagreeing, like, they're fucking wrong. Like, they are the wrongest that they've ever been. Wrongest? Wrongest isn't a word, right? Yeah, no. Wrongest? It just sounds wrong. Wrong. Wrongest. No, that's not a word. I'm just making things up now. See, this is how passionate that I get about these things. Like, once you actually catch me, like, having a conversation about something I'm super passionate about, I start making up words. They are the wrongest that they've ever been. Wait, wrong is, wait, it might be a word, right? Could it, maybe? Wrong. I'm gonna look it up. That's gonna bother me. I'm pretty sure it's not a word, but we're gonna look it up. Oh, okay. No, you got to say most wrong. That sounds correct. Okay. As long as we can't correct if you're wrong. I'm glad you guys can like just find the humor in like the stupid things I say. Like I'm glad you guys don't take me super serious because like this is just supposed to be a fun stream, you know? Can't take me serious on these things because like I say dumb stuff 65% of the time on here, as you guys know. Like you just can't take me serious. Unless of course it's about Melissa McCarthy. Then I'm serious. I am dead serious. But anyway, putting that aside. Oh, more gems. Anyhow, like I was saying, I have a lot of passion when it comes to certain things. Like you'll find that once I am passionate, I don't shut up about it. Like you really have to like try to get me to shut up. Or really try to change the subject, because otherwise, like, I will redirect this bus right back to the topic at hand. I'm very persistent. Anyway, Noble Cooper, I really appreciate you just kind of like feeding into my madness and agreeing. Like, I don't know if this is like your usual like opinion, like if you would actually agree with me off stream, but I appreciate you feeding my delusions. I personally do get quiet when some get very angry here or in person. Like, I don't know what to do. No, I mean, like, I'm not a fan of like confrontation, of course. Like, I'll joke and say things like, I'll fight you if you disagree with me, but in all honesty, I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Like I said, you can't take me seriously on these streams. Like, I say dumb shit 65% of the time. It's all for entertainment. Like, I'm just trying to make you laugh. Like, you know, a little bit of a clown. I mean, right now I'm a witch, but, you know, like I could definitely, I feel like I could have, like, you know, like a comedy special on, like, Comedy Central if I worked hard enough. Like, what's that saying? Like, you can do it if you put your mind to it. Like, I really feel like I could definitely be a comedian if I really tried hard. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just giving myself too much credit. Like, comedians work pretty freaking hard. Like, you know, like they have to like, I mean, you know what? I'm not even going to pretend like I know what goes into putting a set together for like a comedy show, because I don't. That's not my area of expertise, and I can admit that. Plus, you have a lovely nose. How can you not like it? My nose? I have a lovely nose? I don't know. I always thought that my nose was kind of weird. I don't think about it too much, but like from this angle, I feel like it kind of looks like a shark swimming. Like here's the fins on the side here, and this is like the body. Like you can't see the fin because you're looking at it from like, you know, like surface level. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. You guys are probably like, what are you on? What is wrong with you? I'm just having a good time. Life is good. Gotta have fun with it. There's a philosophy in comedy when a buddy, there is a philosophy in comedy when a buddy took drama class. Oh wait, so you knew somebody that was a comedian? Or did like some sort of drama class in terms of comedy? I'm very confused by your statement. You're gonna have to reiterate. He said he suggested to take drama class before trying stand-up comedy. Yeah, you know what? That kind of makes sense, though. I think more so because, like, you know, in comedy, obviously, you can't take yourself too seriously. Like, you have to be able to, like, kind of, like, crack jokes about yourself. And drama class, I'd imagine, would kind of break you into that. Because they have you doing some pretty absurd things. So, like, if you can't, like, not take yourself seriously, you probably don't have a career in stand-up comedy. His suggestion. Ah, gotcha. Okay. So we got about 20 minutes, and then I think we are going to call it a night and pass the torch to another streamer. Mostly because I have to pee really bad. I know some people are like, just go pee. Like, just stop streaming, like, for a second. Like, just get up and go pee. I don't like to do that. I think it's rude. Like, to just sit here and leave people just, like, chilling while you go to pee. It's also kind of weird. Like, I don't want people, like, just waiting for me to get back after, like, I'm done peeing. Like, I don't know. It's just strange. I mean, no hate to anybody that, like, does that. Like, I get it. You know, some people are streaming, like, 8 hours or whatever. But if I'm only streaming, like, 2 to 3 hours, like, I can definitely hold it a little bit. I totally forgot I was supposed to be mining. I, like, once again did a whole lap around my valley. It's rude to go tinkle when people are around. God, and please be mindful. No, it's not like, not that it's rude to go and tingle. I just like I said, if I'm only gonna stream for 2 to 3 hours, like, I just don't see the point in, like, going to, like, pee while leaving people just sitting here waiting for me to come back. I don't know. It's weird for me. It's like, how can I explain it? I don't know. I don't want to talk about my bathroom habits and why I do the things I do. Just know that I just don't like doing things that way. I'm very particular on, like, how I live my life. Like, let me just live. Let me do things my way. Oh, look at the little crocodile! Come back! Oh. Oh, MJ's still here. Well. Anyway, hey Archer, how's it going? I like your witchy outfit. Thanks, Ilura. How are you? How's things going? Thank you so much for tuning in. We're gonna be wrapping in about 20 minutes, but I'm glad that you could make it. Have you been streaming Disney Dreamlight Valley at all lately? Ow, I just cracked my knuckle. That really hurt. But man, you really are the coolest dude with long hair. And one of the greatest weirdos I know, so keep cheering. So I'll keep cheering for you when I can. Hey, if you think that's great, I'm gonna start wearing a fake mustache on stream. Like, I don't know why, but, like, fake mustaches are just, like, comedy gold to me. I'm just gonna get, like, a funny hat and just rock a fake mustache on stream. But I'm glad you guys, like, accept my weirdness, because I know I'm a little weirdo. Life's too short to not be a little weirdo, you know? Like, I like to have fun with my life. Like, eventually I'm gonna be old and crusty and, like on my deathbed, and, like, I just want to be weird. Like, let me just be fun and weird. Don't take me seriously. I don't want to be somebody that, like, just takes life so serious and, like, I can't, like, joke and just be silly and stupid and, like, of course, like, with some things, like, handle your responsibilities, be an adult, take things seriously when you need to, but, like, I can't be a super serious person all the time. I will die. I will die of lack of creativity. Just Hogwarts lately? Oh, okay. Hogwarts is still good, but, definitely, you gotta get back to Disney Dreamlight Valley. Look at all the magic you're missing. Well, not in this area. This is my worst area to show you, but, like in another area, there's tons of, like, look at it, look at this. Like, look at all this magic you're missing. There we go. Anyway. Embrace your weirdness. Yes, embrace the weirdness. Embrace the madness. The whole world is weird, just like you. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I guess in some ways the world is weird. You know what I find? I find that people are often afraid to kind of, like, show their weird side because, like, you know, they're afraid that, like, they won't be accepted. And it's like, no, show me your weirdness. Like, no matter how weird it is, like, unless you enjoy, like, peeing on people or something, like, you might want to keep some things to yourself. But, like, if it's something that's, like, not, like, to that extreme, like, show me your weirdness, you know? Like, this is, like, I don't know, I'd like to think that I've created a community of, you know, like, safety in terms of you could just be your weird self without judgment and, like, just be accepted and, like, I don't know. It's just, it's fun to be weird. Like, my kid's a little weirdo, and, like, she's always like, I'm so weird, like, I hate it. And I'm like, no, you're my kid. Of course you're weird. Like, be weird. It's okay to be weird. Don't be like everybody else. It's not fun to be like everybody else. Be a weirdo. Just don't hurt anybody. You can be a weirdo without hurting people. I forgot to say, I like your witch vibes. Oh, thank you. Everybody, you know what's funny? You guys always say, like, I have, like, witchy vibes. Like, everybody that, like, really gets to know me is, like, you're definitely very witchy. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, I'm not witchy. Like, right now, I mean, I definitely look witchy because I have a witch costume. But, like, I'm not going around cursing people. And, you know, I mean, I do like black cats. But that's, like, a whole different thing. Definitely not putting spells on people. That's I will say that. Unless it's peeing on somebody, show me your weirdness. I told you guys, I say dumb things. I gotta start censoring myself sometimes, because sometimes I watch my streams back and I'm like, why did I say that? I get a little even too weird for myself. You sure? Yes, I'm sure. I'm not a witch. Some people might beg to differ, but I'm definitely not a witch. Like, I promise. I'm not a witch. I put a spell on you, and now you're mine. I have to say, I love Hocus Pocus, though. Have anybody ever seen Hocus Pocus? Like, you must have. It's a cult classic. Everybody knows Hocus Pocus. And if you haven't seen it, like, I feel bad for you. Like, it's such a great Halloween movie. But that's besides the point. Like, I know that's about witches, but I mean, it's Halloween. Like, Halloween is about, like, monsters and witches and just, like, I don't know. I guess the reason why Halloween's, like, my favorite holiday is because, like, you know, like, free candy, of course. Like, that was always my thing, like, growing up. I was like, hell yeah, free candy. But it's mostly just being able to, like, not be yourself for a night. Because, like, I struggled a lot when I was a kid. Just being comfortable with myself and feeling accepted, and like Halloween was always like the one day a year where it's like I could be whatever I wanted and nobody would think I was a weirdo. And then eventually I was just kind of like, you know what, I like being a weirdo, I like being different, I don't want to be like everybody else. But it takes a lot to get to that point, you know. Like, you gotta, like, get comfortable with just being a weirdo and get comfortable and accept yourself in order to get to that point. And it took me a long time. It took me way longer than it should have to realize that. But I still have a lot of love for Halloween because I like costumes, I like dressing up, I like just being able to be somebody else, like, for a night. Sadly gonna get real. The adult world is very irresponsible, very loud about themselves and discharging their own strengths. It's run very childish. There's no heart-to-heart connection. It's very dirty. I know, and I don't ever want to be like that kind of person, you know? Like, I definitely want to be somebody that's very just like accepting and not judgmental and like just really open to like hearing how other people live their lives and just kind of being inspired by it. And I think that's like the biggest thing that, like the biggest gift you can give to someone is just hearing them out and accepting them, as well as also being inspired by them. Inspiration is definitely, to me, like the meaning of life. Like, not to get all deep and weird about it, like with you guys, but like, you know, some people are like, oh, the meaning of life is to be happy and like to be loved and or to love, and it's like, yeah, those are all great things, and potentially, like, yeah, I mean, I'm not an expert, I don't know the meaning of life, but to me the meaning of life is to inspire, to create and inspire people to be better versions of themselves. I want Hocus Pocus 3 when Mother Witch will bring back the sisters. I know, like, not everybody liked Hocus Pocus 2. I know people really bashed the second one. I didn't think it was all that bad. I was a little bummed they didn't bring back all the old characters and they kind of put their own story on it, but it was definitely not as bad as people were making it, and I would highly welcome a third. And to get you to know yourself, yes, absolutely. Actually, like one of the things I was like talking about today to somebody was that you have to kind of live who you're not to know who you are, and it's very important to, like, you know, just experience all aspects of life and discover the things that just aren't for you as much as the things that are for you. I kind of want to watch it again. It's been years. I know I haven't watched it this year. I watch it every year, and I haven't this year. I have to. I have to watch it tomorrow night at the very least. If you know, I have to. I haven't seen it since last year, and I must. It's a must. So we got about 12 minutes left. I'm kind of just walking around aimlessly, talking to you guys about nonsense. But that's okay. I'm glad you guys like welcome this kind of conversation with open arms, because like not everybody's super accepting of like just having deep conversations like this. Like a lot of the time people just come in here to like just kind of bullshit and have fun, but it's always nice to every once in a while have deep conversations and just get other people's perspectives. All right, let's you know what, let's drop some of this off. Okay, make some room. And then I guess we'll have to go and mine some more. That's what I was supposed to be doing. And then I just kind of got caught up talking with you guys again. Like, it just seems to be the trend this stream. I mean, I pretty much have all the rewards that I want. I just need one more. And then I'm good with, like, not getting the rest of them. Because, like, I'm not super big on, like, the motifs and stuff that they offer. I'll pick like a couple of them up just for various ideas of things that I can make with them, but I don't really do a whole lot of like creating in that aspect of this game. It's normal talk, really, I think. Again, connection is a bond. It's hard to express. Well, yeah, I think that's what it is, though. I don't know. I think on stream a lot of the time it's very superficial conversation as far as like just kind of keeping things light and just kind of like, hey, how's your day? And et cetera, et cetera. So it's just nice to every now and then just kind of like dig a little deeper, I guess. Since multiplayer is coming soon, I will make a house for you so you can come visit anytime. If you need my stuff, you can grab them. I don't play much. Oh, that would be so nice, Rambly Raccoon. I appreciate you. Better you use them so it doesn't go to waste. That's actually I'm really glad that you mentioned that. I should make houses for people. I was actually in the process of making a hotel out of the castle, the Cinderella castle in this game, but they didn't like upgrade it so that your main house you can have multiple floors in, but the other skins like you can't, and that's very annoying to me because I have so many ideas for the other like house skins that I want to like utilize, and you can only have a certain amount of rooms, which is kind of obnoxious. So I really hope that when they create multiplayer that they also allow you to have more floors and the other house skins. A wicked house. Yes, a wicked house. No, wait. If you can. If you can't, I understand because I know it's a lot of moonstones. But if you can get me the mushroom house in your game, like I love this thing. Like, I love mushrooms. You guys know. You already know. I love Alice in Wonderland. Mushrooms are, like, my thing. I actually forgot to mention that when we were talking... Well, we were also talking about Disney princess movies. We weren't... Like, I don't really consider Alice in Wonderland, like, a Disney princess movie. It's a Disney movie for sure, just not a Disney princess movie. But Alice in Wonderland is, like, my thing. I am very much a Wonderland fan. And that's just because, like, again, like, I'm a little weirdo, and, like, Alice in Wonderland is just, it's full of weird things, you know? Just making sure that I didn't miss anybody's chats. Also, Nightbot promoted my pay-to-play session, so one more time before the stream ends, I will plug pay-to-play sessions. So, if you would like to book a pay-to-play, you can do so by going to www.mattarcher.com/pay-to-play. We have private, public, and co-stream sessions available. You pick the time, date, and game. It's a lot of fun. You should definitely check it out. The link is right there in the chat. But if you're watching the playback on YouTube right now, it is also in the description box below. Thank you. Now back to our game. Alright, I'm really hoping Vanellope levels up within me doing this. She should be really close. Oh wait, did I level her up already? Or was that... wait, I don't even remember. Was that Belle? Stop throwing things at me. Okay, no. She is very close though. Just kind of got to put in some work here. This is why I hate doing this with her, because she throws fruits all over the place. Stop it. Look at this mess you're making. Oh my god. Stop it. Anyway, let's see. As soon as I'm done harvesting, we are going to find somebody to raid. We'll see who's online. On the line. What is that from? I can't think of the name of the movie. It's with Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson. Where he's like, you know, on the line, and they're like online, and he's like, yeah, on the line. I can't for the life of me think of the movie. It's gonna drive me nuts. I'm gonna have to look it up. Alright, let me sell this. And then we will find somebody that,
Hi there, pal.
somebody that's streaming. Maybe somebody that's streaming Disney Dreamlight Valley to keep the theme. But if not, it is what it is. I forgot to sell the blueberries.
Works for me.
All right.
Yup.
First, I'm going to look up that movie because that's going to bug the hell out of me. And I know it's going to bug some of you. So let's look up that movie. The Internship. That's what it's called. The Internship. Hilarious movie. Hilarious. Okay. Oh, Wreck-It Ralph 2 made me teary. That I may be bad, but that's good because I'd rather be me. And she gave Ralph a cookie heart saying she's her hero. Oh, I've actually never seen Wreck-It Ralph, to be quite honest. So, she's very cute though. I see what the appeal is. All right, let me look up and see who is on the line. Let's see, who has the least amounts of followers? All right, well, we'll stick with the Halloween theme this year since nobody's streaming Disney Dreamlight Valley, but it looks like Papa Curl is on streaming Resident Evil Village, so we'll give you some scary games, something to you know, tune into. I've sent you a bunch of stuff in Discord DMs. Thank you so much, Rambly Raccoon. Really appreciate you. I appreciate you all for tuning in and hanging out with me tonight. Watch it and forget what I said. No, I'm probably not going to end up watching it. To be quite honest, I'm definitely going to watch Hocus Pocus. And to be honest, I kind of want to watch The Internship again. But whole other story. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you. Like I said before, I wouldn't be able to be doing this without you guys supporting me, so it doesn't go unnoticed for sure. Please be sure to show Papa Curl the same love and support that you have shown me tonight. He definitely deserves it. Like I said, he is streaming Resident Evil Village, which is a very scary game. I know, I tried to play it, and oh my god, it is terrifying. So be sure to give him a follow when we raid over there. I'm sure he will appreciate it. And just let him know that the Mad Archer sent you. Anyway, so yeah, the next time I'll be live is on Thursday, where we are back to Disney Dreamlight Valley. So be sure to tune in on Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Resident Evil is your fave? Well, I'm glad. Definitely be sure to tell Papa Curl that. Like I said, big supporter of the channel. More than happy to send you guys over to him. And just be sure to give him all the same love and support that you have shown me tonight. So we're going to start that raid. And as always, stay healthy, stay safe, and stay tuned into the future of entertainment, MattArcher.com.